Y'all, what up? We gotta turn this down. We don't want to get flagged. I don't know if y'all can still hear it. We almost kind of want to listen to some music today, but I don't know if we can mess around and get flagged by YouTube because we playing somebody else's ish. But this been my shit, so we gonna play it for a minute, just for a second. But, hey, happy Soulful Sunday, y'all. Here's my shit. We gonna get in trouble from YouTube, but we gonna play it anyway. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. From the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. Nobody knows what he's saying. Hey, Veronica. Nobody knows what he's saying on that part. That's all I heard. What up, we feel I'm hot. I can't get comfortable. I take my sweater off, it's cold. I leave it, put the sweater on, I'm hot. I feel like I'm dressed for 2 seasons. We gotta leave the Scully on, because y'all know that's on for other different reasons. What up, sis? What up, we feel? Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. We gonna get in trouble for playing the song. We gonna get it. Oops. We gonna get in trouble, y'all. Oh. It's okay. We always be in trouble anyway. YouTube be pushing your girl down. They be holding us down. I know pink is a thing with the pink today. I was totally feeling the pink and black. I'm like, yes, double sweatshirt, too warm, single sweatshirt, not enough. Like, I can't get the layers right. Like, what is going on? Shit. General collective reading, Soulful Sunday. Just soulful conversation, soulful conversation. Something to edify the soul, encourage us for the week. Thank you so much for being here, for tapping in, beloved, each and every one of you. Thank you for your presence, for your energy, for your for any comments, interacting in the chat. All of it. We are building community, and I'm so grateful that you are here with us, beloved. Seriously. We got some new prayer cards. This is Testimony to Tarot. We do blend all things, so we got some prayer cards. They always have us read them in the plural, and we don't call anybody specific names. So if that bothers you, then it bothers you. I don't know. But we gonna open them up. I thought they were cute. We found them at the Dollar Tree. We were like, and then we got another couple of sets that we found from the Dollar Tree that were so cute. And we've had these for a minute. Like, we got these ones right here, these prayers. And then we have these prayers. I don't think they're the same size. They not. So, well, maybe they are. I don't know. Hopefully they're not the same ones. But we're going to see. What is the encouragement the Spirit wants to give us today? How will it feed into the message? These ingredients come together. Do you want something out of here? No, any one of these? Nope, these. All right. So, should be interesting. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega. Yes, I'm hearing, hey, there's a celebration, a clap, like somebody being excited, celebrating. It could be the lifestyle. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. And you ain't telling nobody what it was that you did, right? Because he said, did it. We don't know what the hell he did. He did some shit, dog, to live that lifestyle. I'm saying. I'm wiping because we sweating. We don't like, what the hell? We don't know what you did. Some shit you did, you might be keeping to yourself. I'm just saying. So the ingredients is going to come together. It's going to start slow, like that old school Crisco, right? We feeling like, hot as hell. I almost want to take the Scully off. Shit, but we can't because it's protecting the crown chakra. Hot. What's going on? And the heat is not even on. That's the trip. The heat, the thermostat off, beloved. I had to take the sweater off because you know what? I'm about to turn the fan on in a minute. Shoot. So something is heating up. Even though it's getting a little cool today, may not be cool everywhere. You know what I mean? Like in terms of weather. It might be a warmer day. But it's giving like somebody being hot and shit in the winter. It's giving like, how is it so damn cold but you hot as hell? Or like, you know what I'm saying? It's giving like something going on with the temperature. Something definitely feels like it's heating up. And we've been picking up a lot of heat, like wine energy. So some could definitely be heating up. I'm seeing like wands and swords. It's giving like sometimes the sword can be feeling very, very cool. Like steel is cold, you know what I mean? When you think about the energy of steel, it feels cold. It feels sharp. It feels like brisk, is what it's giving me. And then I'm feeling heat. And it's something with the temperature. It could be a swing, like from back, like hot to cold. Because me and Veronica was just talking about that, like the swing from hot to cold. Yeah, see, be joyful in hope and patient in your affliction, faithful in prayer. Romans 12:12 is coming through. Do you want something else in here? Anything else? No. So 12:12. 12:12 hangman. Hangman, two people could be in the hangman. Two things in your life could be delayed. You could be hoping that other people see things your way. Right? Hangman energy. Joyful in hope. And patient is like a warm kind of energy, but affliction can be, you know, you can feel cold when you are afflicted and you are going through. When you are feeling like a loss of faith, you know what I mean, and you really need to get into prayer. It's something about listening. I'm hearing types of music. Like for somebody, like when everybody was coming in, we was listening to music, and what we were listening to was like hype up music. Some shit, it was like, talking shit about me, what? I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to put that energy on. Like, bitch, you talking shit, I don't give a fuck. You know? That's why it wasn't intentional. But Spirit gave us the energy, like, if you don't like that we don't say a certain name, then we really can't do nothing about the fact that you don't like it. You can choose to be here or not, right? A person want to talk shit about you, you can really say, I don't give a fuck, you know? Another song we was listening to, I'm a ride with my hitter, ride with my hitters. Fuck them, because I'm a ride for my hitters. I was like, oh shit, somebody got a spiritual crew they riding with. They said yes. Because it didn't feel like a person, like real people, you know? I didn't want them to go out like that, no. But to go out with your spirits, yeah. We together, we rocking this piece out. Till the wheels fall off, that's what I heard. What else we was listening to? But that's just what did it. That lifestyle, that did it. Cause it's like, did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. And then you don't know what the fuck he say. If anybody could tell me what he say right there. If anybody could tell me. I did it. What does he say right there? What did he do? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We made a smoothie on the rising today. We haven't had coffee. We doing a smoothie. Spirit say be joyful in hope, and maybe play some music to lift your mood up. You know, you and your spirit team get in the groove. If you riding with your hitters, then ride with your hitters. If it's like, fuck them. And it was given, we don't need no fake friends. Where the real friends at? Fuck a fake friend. Where your real friends at? We don't need, what it say? We don't do too much explaining. I was like, oh shit, okay, Drake. Then there was Trophy. He was talking about, you know how he got to get the money and take care of everybody, and you don't get no trophy for that. And you don't. It ain't no trophies for that. It ain't no trophies for you doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of the bills and the obligations, being mom, being big sis, being daughter, being, you know, wifey, hubby, bro, dad, doing what you need to do on a daily basis, meeting obligations. You don't get no trophy for that. And people be feeling like they be needing a whole pat on the back. Here, you want a cookie? We've been baking cookies like a motherfucker. Anybody feel like they need a cookie for doing the regular shit? You know, I got a boatload of them, beloved, in any kind of flavor. I'm just saying. Unfortunately, we do be wanting some appreciation though for the things that you do because people will take you for granted. They will make you feel like you supposed to do this and you supposed to do that. Thank the Most High God for these gifts, right? I dedicate them to you. They are your tools. You made them, created them. You use them as you see fit. Oh, they pretty and they are different. But it, like I was saying, it does feel like somebody could use, you know, validation or just not just validation, but like an act of appreciation. So today we're gonna take mom some cookies. Mom's favorite is macadamia cookies, but they don't make generally like commercial. Don't make like cookies with just macadamias. It's always like white chocolate chip macadamia, and she don't like white chocolate chips because it's not real chocolate, right? It don't got no chocolate in it, basically. So we made her some cookies, and we are gonna go drive them down to her just to say thank you and give her some appreciation for just her being her. We're so grateful to have her still with us, and even though she's, you know, aging and she don't be wanting us to help her, and she be so difficult some days, and you just be have to breathe through the tension like, oh my goodness. I know somebody been out there, got elderly parents like Veronica, your dad is getting in age. I think he's in his 90s. A lot of people, parents, you know, getting elderly. And it's a thing with like having children and then elderly parents, especially watching them go into a state of vulnerability after displaying so much strength in their life cycle. You know what I mean? It's like then they kind of be like children because they don't be wanting to do the shit that you know that they should be doing for their own health and benefits. You can't make them because they your parent. You know what I mean? Like you just have to. It's like living with having another defiant teenager, 10-year-old, 15, 13-year-old, a defiant preteen. Cause mom be on one sometimes. I'll be like, mine, why you gotta be so difficult? Why do it have to be so difficult? I'm not trying to be difficult, but you are very successful at completing and achieving what you try not to do. Just saying. Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. Wow. It's given, this right here, scripture always gives me like people don't think shit real until they see it. Because you gotta see it to believe it. But it's a favor that comes over your life for those who have not seen it and then they still believe it. It always gives me like sometimes two of swords energy, not the one where the swords are just crossed because it's giving stuck or closed off. But you know, like the ones where she's sitting like this and she got her eyes closed. It's like she can believe even though she hasn't seen. She can make decisions and choices even though she can't see. It's given like being able to trust in the wisdom of the unknown. And because you can trust in the wisdom of the unknown, you receive favor and grace over your life. Anything else in here? You want these together? Okay. So we're gonna put them together. But that's what that's giving me. So somebody could be, again, it's giving two forms of heat, right? It's giving belief versus seeing to believe and believing to see. That's two different temperatures. Hopefulness and joy and your impatience, right? Being in that faithful space versus, you know, experiencing some sort of affliction. So I don't know if some of the affliction, just drawing on all the energy we've been getting, if some of the energy and affliction is what you need to do to live a certain lifestyle. Whatever your lifestyle is, we had to go through a process to get to it. You had to believe in certain things that you could do it before you can even see it, that you had the resources available to you to achieve it. And there are those who have to see things in order to believe that they can achieve it, which is a different energy. You could have gone through both stages. The spirit could have had you in a space of life where you needed to really see, like, I gotta see, like, no, I need Ace of Swords, clarity. I need to be able to put some peepers on it and see it, right? And then the spirit may have taken you through a phase of life where you couldn't see anything. You had to lean on your faith, on your intuition, on your gut, on the spirit to get you through. Like you really had to ride with your spiritual hitters to get through it. Like I'm a ride with my spiritual hitters because they know where they going. They can see the terrain. They know what's up. It's like they got the spiritual GPS is what it's giving. Yeah, see, we have seen. It's definitely about seeing. Um, I don't know if it's something about this scripture because we normally they said we have seen the glory of the one and only who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. That's what's coming through. John 1:14. So I don't know. It's giving me lifestyle. I'm hearing it. It's playing in my head, and it's not like somebody's lifestyle is simply wrapped up in the glory, but it's like you seeing glory and it's given like I don't know. How are you interpreting this? Is it just face value? No. It's definitely given the glory of the one and only. I'm hearing whole, complete, nothing broken, nothing missing. And I'm hearing when you look out at all things, it's like seeing all of me. Because all of these things came from thee. And came from the Alpha and the Omega, because Father is Omega energy. And it's saying that all things, right, that you see is given like full of grace and truth. There's truth in all of it. So it's almost like you sitting here waiting to see something, and when you open your eyes and look around, you're already looking at it, if that makes sense. Like if you open your eyes and look, you will see the glory, like of the one that made all things, and that everything comes forward full of grace and in truth. But can you see it? And it's also giving me like people who don't see something until after there's a transition in the relationship or a transition in that person. You know, like a lot of people did not perceive the messenger, to be in a certain light until after the messenger, according to the theology, transitioned and came back. So you could have been a person to not believe in something until there was a sense of separation from something, and then you were able to see it with fresh eyes, either when it returned or when you returned back into the space for wherever it is. It's giving a change of perspective. All of this is giving change in perspective. Because you have seen me and then you believe, right? And then it's blessed are those who have not seen but yet they believe. That's a difference in perspective. That's 12:12. That's hangman. Can you be joyful and patient during your affliction as you going through the things, doing all the things so that you can live a certain lifestyle, your highest lifestyle, your highest potentiality, like coming to full fruit, right? It takes a lot to get through that. It's definitely giving that. And a lot of shit you ain't gonna tell nobody what you had to go through and what you had to persevere through to get to a certain point to live in your lifestyle or get to your lifestyle. Some shit you ain't gonna wanna have to tell nobody. Some shit stays in a closet. Some of them skeletons then got motherfucking burned and shit like supernatural style. Throw some salt, some gasoline on them bones and burn them bitches up. Incinerator is what I heard. That shit is gonna be mumble for real. Cause I know every day, every part of my life wasn't great, right? Every day just was not great. Every situation wasn't great. I didn't do everything that I was doing wasn't everything I wanted to do in those situations. It wasn't. Calm is not a weakness. It's coming through. So holding on to your calm is not a weakness. And so we were picking up fire energy. We were feeling that heat, and we feel truth still. So we do see the perspective, the clarity, seeing truth, change of perspective with all of these cards. Like being able to see, clarity is definitely swords. Calm is not a weakness. leaning into your calmness, the clarity, right? The swords talk about calming your mind down, calming down your mind. I'm also picking up, like we talked about fire, confidence, right? Possess self confidence, right? But it's a thing about balancing the fire, right? And that clarity energy. Like you can't always see clearly when you so fired up. If you talking fast and a lot of heat and anger, you may not get your message out as clear as you want to, right? We speak of with a lot of fire sometimes, like when the spirit come in and the alpha and omega, they get that Crisco out the can, it's in the pan, they done starting to heat up, they get to cooking, they get to going. But if I pay attention to what's being said, like really listening, because that's the point, to listen, then to see, then I can notice, like, you know what, you got heated. I can hear what the spirit was saying, and you missed a part of the message. Like, they gave you another download, and you went with that, and you didn't finish that. So it's something else about staying calm and staying in control, about trusting the unknown. The difference between you don't have to see. It's something, because me and Veronica say this all the time. She says it a lot, that you believe to see. You don't see to believe. And then some people feel like that. I don't believe shit until shit happen. You know, if it ain't happened, if it ain't in front of my face, I don't fucking believe it. And there's a lot of people that live like that. But it's a different philosophy to believe that things can happen, and therefore you take the actions, right? And you realize it, you bring it forward out the spirit. Yeah, Fortune did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Bottom to the top, my lifestyle. But I don't know what he said, yeah. I have no idea what the fuck he said. Life cycles are turning, bringing change and new opportunities. See, if you know that life is changing, right, you don't always see the change, but we have to know that change is always constant, change is always happening. If you are going through your affliction, we have to know that that's not going to last always. Why? Because change is always happening. There's always change. And there's a trick to manifestation, right? If you see the glory around you and you know that change is coming, then what's coming can be more glorious than what you already see. But if you see and you look out and you don't see no glory, you don't see no miracles, you just see death and destruction and endings, then you will bring that into you. And your life and what's present will reaffirm that to you. We can create cycles of affliction and impose them on ourselves simply because we have to wait to see the shit to believe it. And when you fucking see more shit, you believe the shit. Therefore, you resonate with more shit and you call in more shit. Believe before you see it. Believe that good shit is coming. And just because you get another affliction before the good shit, don't stop believing that the good shit is coming. Wanna know why? Because in your mindset, you could have lined up a whole bunch of afflictions to come into you. And they gotta do what they gonna do. They gotta do what they gonna do. If you are unaware of how to block out, call back your energy, I disempower that thing that I spoke against me, because that power belongs to me. So I disempower that thing, I pull my power back. I ask Most High God to receive that, to bind it up and cast it down so it do not present an error into our life. Then you have to be conscious and cognizant in order to speak those words, to calm down and to do it. But a lot of times we just can stay in the anger. I was getting stay in anger. I was gonna say emotion of anger or cycles of anger, but it's getting like sitting in anger, like where everything that I'm saying is reinforcing negativity. It's reinforcing the fact that this isn't working. It's reinforcing the struggle. I'm seeing the lights here, Ten of Wands. It's like it's reinforcing the struggle. Four of Coins is under on the other lights here. The other one is Three of Pentacles. It's like it's giving low currency, and I'm not gonna say it's giving low currency, low vibration. Your vibration is tied to how you are able to energetically manifest and pull in and attract your fortune, your abundance. If you have to see it before you believe it, you won't attract it because it ain't with you. Shit. How you gonna believe something? How you gonna see it if it's not in front of you? That means that your eyes is fixed on what you could see, which could trick you and fuck up your mentality. If you sitting in a place where all you see is struggle, then you gonna just believe the struggle and you gonna be in a 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, low vibrational. But if you can believe before you see, then I can believe on the great things, this fortune that has not yet come into me, but I know it's on to me because I believe it, I can see it, I feel it, I resonate, I vibration with it, I'm vibing with it, then it's gonna attract in. It's coming. But what do I need to do to take steps to move forward? First of it is having joy in your afflictions. It ain't, don't look, I'm just telling you the vibes. They say have hope, joy, and faith in your afflictions, knowing that trouble don't last always. You can't see the better day. You still in the trouble day with the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, Ashe. But if you know that trouble don't last always, then you ain't got to see the better day to believe in it. Therefore, you can believe without seeing. And if you actually open up your eyes and look at the glory that of everything that the Most High God has already put in front of you, the sun is the. I have to say this in the right way, because I don't want people to be confused. Because the message that they're giving me, we are the body. We are creation, the only begotten. We are everything that they made, pixels and pieces of the same body. So if we could look out and see the glory of creation, the only begotten, which we are a part of, we are not separate from, we don't have to wait for it to come in this little way to pull us into something. You are already included in it. You are already engulfed. Everything is whole, everything is one. So when we could look out and see ourselves, we could see the glory of what the Alpha called and the Omega did. Boom, it's done. You see the glory, you see the grace, you see the miracles all over the place. They may become present and evident in your life. It's almost like you being disassociated from the goodness or what the reality of creation is, or the miracles of creation and all of that stuff. It's like sometimes we walk past a tree, a bush, and we don't realize the miracle of it. Like how they said in the color purple, I think the flowers get upset if you walk past a field of purple flowers and you don't notice it. You don't count it as the miracle. The sun that's shining is a miracle. The rain, the snow is a miracle. The seasons that change is a miracle. The fact that we are evolving, that you woke up in a brand new day, is a miracle. It's given like every day you resurrect into an opportunity to have a whole new life, to start a new life. And that opportunity is with you, whether you choose to see it, accept it, or do anything with it. It's on to you, beloved. Authority. See, you have the authority. What are you going to do with it? Every day you wake up, you can use it to make progress. And the progress could just be changing your mindset. It really could. It could be containing and managing your fire, beloved. You are called to take control and build a strong foundation for your future. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. That's what I keep hearing. We still don't know what the fuck he did. I got to print the lyrics. Stability and structure are essential now. Stability and structure. Lead with wisdom and integrity. But remember that true authority comes from balance, not rigidity. Trust your power to create long-lasting success. And it's saying that whatever plans, once you get going, they will take shape. They could. Somebody could be in the process. You could be in the work. You could be doing a lot of shit to live that fucking lifestyle, right? Opportunities are on the horizon, and the work you are doing is beginning to show results. Trust the process and remain patient. Remain patient, faithful in your affliction. Joyful, patient in your affliction. Faithful in prayer. It says trust the process and remain patient. Your vision is expanding and success is within reach. The next card is says, I just see release in the past, heartbreak. So I am picking up solar energy. That's that code. But it's something about it that's leading you to your abundance, sweet. She out there in a wheat field. Look at that. What? And shit, look, it's just flowing into her. You can't tell if that energy is flowing in or flowing out. It's a two-way highway. Right? And that's what it is. She's sitting out there. We was talking about you can't walk past a field with flowers in it and don't notice. You didn't notice that abundance that's around you. Most High God says you are abundant as every blade of grass, every leaf on every tree, every bush that you see. It's trees that don't never lose their leaves. What? Some shit don't fall away. Once it's bud and it's out there, it's there to stay. It just grow, I say. I hope somebody have redwood energy. Y'all know how old the redwoods are in California? What? Come on, planning in abundance. It's something about let's plan. And it's something about what you got to do. It ain't gonna be easy to live that lifestyle. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Building security, building coins, building money. Shit, she manifesting. You may need to feel the need to hold on tightly to your resources. Didn't we say we felt the 4 coins? Because this right here. That's that. That's the 4 coins, see? She holding on to that purse. That's security. That's this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may feel the need to hold tightly to your resources. While stability is important, remember that generosity allows abundance to flow. Trust in the balance between saving and sharing. I told you it's something with balance. It's something with balance here. You want this one? Can we get this one? The big light. See it. Let's see the light. That's what I heard. It's definitely something with the balancing between not just giving and receiving, temperature, hot and cold, seeing versus not seeing, belief versus disbelief, patience versus impatience, joy versus jealousy, faith versus fear. Calmness is not a weakness, right? To stay calm in your situation doesn't make you weak, right? It means that you're in control of your own energy. A person just can't come up to you, pull your strings, or say some shit and pull you out your square, right? Because you're trying to do something. You're trying to get from the bottom to the top to live this certain lifestyle. Yeah, Knight of Cups is coming through. A love offer. Fill your cup up with joy, hope, patience, right? Maybe you need to offer a big cup to you. Maybe your spirit team, all your hitters that's riding with you, saying is trying to pass you the cup, passing you a drink, a cup of joy, a cup of hope, a cup of patience. Like your cup could be depleted. Yeah, see? It's definitely something with that. And it's given, I don't just feel death, but it is like the thing, like sometimes you can't see something clearly until something has transitioned. And then, yeah. What's the lyric? Oh my God, I can't. If you put it in there, came from the bottom to the top just to get it. We in the field flipping chicken like it's stir fried. Oh my God, please don't tell me those the lyrics to the song. I'd rather just say what we said. Did it. But you know what? My brother that comes through the channel sometimes, he know the lyrics. He know the whole fucking song. I'm like, how the hell do you even understand mumble rap? I can't get it. But I do love the hook and I love the beat. Like what he say, that, and you can tell it's obviously could be clear because when he say, did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. That hit my soul so deep, like, because all I can see is like certain people, whether it's I know I'm a woman, so I got female friends, like some of them single parents, and they had to, fuck with Mr. Charlie, just to keep that light bill paid. You be waking up the next day like, shit. You know, I did a lot of shit just to, like, I know some dudes, some bros, like, again, from, look, it's everywhere, people who had to, sling packs, had a backpack lifestyle, just to get it, just to get on the grind. And then I know a lot of people that did it the other way, like people who was like didn't care about being called the nerd and being square, and you don't fit in with the clique because you over there doing the school shit. You know what I mean? So it's like they had to go through a lot of shit, getting their ass beat, and getting fucked up, couldn't call a nerd and ostracized and isolated, just so that they can make it out the hood and live a different lifestyle, beloved. So a lot of people, no matter what you went through, you still went through a lot of shit from the bottom to the top. So if you don't consider yourself, no matter where you at right now, I'm hearing the show goes on alright. What do you say? So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see when you look outside your window, green grass, brown grass, cricket, something, picket fence or barbed wire. Right? It's like it don't matter what you see, because what you see can deceive you. But if you believe, and you can believe without seeing, even prison bars can't hold you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all about your mindset. Opportunity. Like, what do you see? And it's definitely change and transition here, and opportunity is coming. Yeah, Emperor, take authority. Take authority. Now I do see death and money in an emperor. And we were talking about you can't see things clearly, confusion, until something transitions and comes back. Or there's a change that allows you to see it different than what it was. Like before, you didn't see the glory, you didn't see the miracle, but something changed. There was a transition, and now you do. Hangman, can't make it up. 12:12. There's a change in perspective that's happening. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega that do it, for coming through, bringing this message onto me, using me to bring the message to me and onto me first and foremost, so that we may be spiritually fed and edified, spiritually strengthened. It's something in your side. It's a thorn. I don't know if it's my side. It could be because we feel we praying for self at this moment. So it could be something in the side that needs to be pulled out, like a thorn. Piercing in the side is given, like a pierce or a thorn in the side. Help us be healed. Remove that is there that could be afflicting us. We thank you so much for the healing, for the remedy. We receive your judgment as you have rendered it. We appreciate you. Receive it with grace. We thank you so much for your mercy. We ask for the strength to bear the yoke you have placed upon our shoulders, and we overflow. We ask for your wheat field to come in. You bring them here, and you have them here, have them see, have them believe. It's given lifting up spirits, right? Edifying souls so that they can bear their own yoke. Somebody has a story to be told. I'm hearing that. So it's something that you need to say. And it could be, did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. How did you get over the gap? How did you overcome whatever it is that you could not see? Or the change in mindset perspective, either from holding on scarcity, trying to remain in control, releasing that control, leaning into the mystery of the unknown to cover the gap, seeing things differently. Something about your thinking. I'm getting contemplation. Yeah, it's something with this heat, that fire. And we said calmness is not a weakness. It's warrior spirit. I don't know if it's the fight. Maybe you had to release the fight. How did you overcome the fire? How did you tame it? How do you channel it? How do you direct it? It's the fucking sword. I can't make it up. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. All the elements that they called from the hangman, the fire, and the sword is now here. Fire energy, but it's something about you being able to use your head to see clarity. See, that calmness is not a weakness. Somebody could be sitting there waiting on the shit like it don't take but a second to fucking flip. So sometimes it's surrendering the fight and learning what to fight with to see shit different. You know, you could be, again, we said picket fence or barbed wire. This is a fucking picket fence, but that bitch rickety as hell. Look, her shirt toe up and everything. It's like, shit, you could have did a lot of shit just to change your lifestyle, change your situation, change your circumstance. And a lot of that shit, it ain't shit you want to talk about. It ain't shit you gonna really want to know. Want anybody to know. If you do say it, it's gonna be cryptic. It's gonna be in code, like what he said. Look at that, somebody, something. Yep, we did it. That's what I heard. Judgment. Can't nobody judge you. Release it. Can't nobody judge you. Who gonna judge you? Only God could judge me now. Yep. Only the Most High God could judge you. So let it go. It's definitely something about what you see, and then flip this in my lap and reverse is giving impatience, right? And it is like bringing the fucking fire down, the intensity, like shit, okay? You gotta think about it, and are you able to think clearly when your fire is turned up like that? Spirit say no. Calm is not a weakness. You calming down and understanding and making decision. It's like you can see, right? You can be confident and bring down some of this motherfucking heat. It's what it's giving. Look, family. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. And then I'm hearing Drake, trophy. Like a person that has to make the coin and go get the money and shit like that. You sitting in this emperor state, right? You gotta go get the coin, you gotta get the money, you the head of the household, you taking care of the business, you taking care of the family. You don't always get no fucking trophy for that. You don't. You don't. Families are a collective unit. We show love and appreciation to one another. So you should feel valued. You should feel appreciated. Like your efforts and the things that you put out, like the fact that you have those qualities are things that we appreciate, and you should do it. And you should feel appreciated by your family for the things that you do, the sacrifices that you make. See, justice and lovers is coming through in a new beginning. They put reset. It's something toxic. This could have been a lot of shit that you did in this, and look, somebody did some shit. Coming out of it, seeing the light, new beginning, facing the toxicity, justice. What is with this devil? Somebody could have been married. See, it's giving that energy. Somebody was married to somebody, either somebody ran off and married somebody. It's given like they moved too quick. Something happened. Justice is here and judgment. King of Wands. Definitely fire energy, strength. And we see the combination of fire and air again. We should have put that in the title. High Priestess spilling secrets. Or you just got a lot of motherfucking secrets. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. From the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. See, it's that energy. It's something in there. But Spirit says you got some confidence, though. Queen of Wands possess self-confidence. I don't know if it's letting go of the stress and the shit that happens in the past that made you feel a kind of way. The toxic relationships, the toxic connections, the toxic marriage, commitment. But something changed, a change in perspective. Something changed. See, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, something changed. That shit hit a harsh ending. Yeah, it changed everything. And that's why Spirit is like, have joy in this affliction. Yeah, it ain't no secret to what the Most High God can do. But a lot of people just don't see it. They oblivious. They don't even fucking believe it. They have 6 of Cups. So somebody may be thinking back. Right, you could still, somebody could still have an affliction from the past and it's something that you are connected to. It could be, even though there's judgment and justice here, something still needs to transition with the death card. I don't know if you need to make a transition in your perspective and how you see things, how you operate, but I feel like that's already right here. So there's that's it. Like we said, people don't see what it is until shit is gone. This shit ended right here. Whatever this is, what's coming out in a light seer is giving a connection to a person, an individual. It was a connection, something foolish happened, and we see the devil, and it's getting like somebody is on the hook, almost like puppeteering or some shit. Like they got you, they snagged you, or you got caught up in something, and it ended badly. Whatever it was, is you had to drop the defenses, you had to bring down the fire, you had to get into your mind, you had to think about it, you had to get clear, change your perspective, call judgment, and the scales balanced. This is all past energy. 6 of Cups. This could be something that the spirit is calling you to look back and see it different. Like again, once this transition happened, you look back or you see it in a different way. You could see it for the blessing that it was to you. It did something for you. Now I see calm, not a weakness. That's the blessing. Something else transitioned though with the death card. Somebody else could be seeing something different, right? This person could now see your fire as self-confidence. They could now see, you know what? Yeah, I was the husband, but you don't get a fucking trophy for going to work and paying bills and taking care of the family. Like somebody really may have been in that egoic, like, you know what I do for you guys on a daily basis? I fucking put eggs in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying, is giving that. And I'm getting like the two of you and this person, like they probably didn't even do it by themselves. You know, like how do you be with a person that they want to go 50-50 on all the bills and then act like they, run around the house? I'm the fucking husband and I work and I pay bills. What else do you do? Nothing. That's all we gotta do. Bullshit. And you don't get no trophy for that. You just don't. Because if you was by yourself, you still had to pay them bills 100% on your own. Just saying. You got a partner in the house, and they helping you. Are you giving this person trophies the way that you want them to give you? Nope. Spirit saying no. But it's something about that. They don't see who you are and the blessing and the help they had until you're gone. Yeah, they didn't see. They didn't want to work together. They didn't want to play nice in the sandbox. They didn't understand that families and households is cooperative economics. We all putting shit in. We all putting shit in the pot. Kids should be doing their part. They got their schoolwork, their homework, their chores and shit. Keep your toys and stuff picked up. Clean up your place off the table, and put your dish away. Wipe your mess up. Like, everybody help out. And ain't nobody in there is like getting trophies for doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. It is like everyday living. Yeah, see, somebody, look, they was upset. Ain't nobody giving me trophies and shit. I haven't got what I got. And even if you do give them something, they don't fucking want it. I don't want to fucking watch. I don't want to pack socks. Fuck that. They didn't want it. It wasn't good enough. I need a trophy. I need a fucking Maserati or some shit. I can't afford it. Knight of Wands. Fire is lit. It's actually going out. Calmness. So whatever heat there was, that shit is fizzled. It ain't no heat, no passion. You quit fighting with heat. You stopped fighting with fire. You started fighting with your mind, with clarity, changing your perspective. And now we're getting cold. So shit, I can't fucking make it up. You start fighting with your mind, with your intellect. And that's what I said, now I'm getting cold. That sword is cold. You don't like that shit. Shit, it's getting a little burr up in here. I heard, brr, it's cold in here. I said it must be some toros in the atmosphere. I said, y'all remember that from back in the day? Chariot, somebody moving forward, illusions, the moon. Somebody's starting to see the light. They starting to see the light. These deep emotions have been exposed. Tower moment. Is that not four major fucking arcanas in a row, ending off with the five of sword? Somebody here toe up. Look, the chariot, balancing the dark and the light. Yeah, you did a lot of shit to live your fucking lifestyle. It's gonna work out for you. And somebody else is starting to see, like, either their own hidden ego, emotions, the hidden truth is being revealed, right? And it's a tower moment here. It's like shit don't, people who have to wait for things to happen to see versus people who have to believe before they could see. To come out of a toxic situation and not know how you're gonna get through it, how you're gonna cover that gap, to rely on your spiritual hitters to take you through, that you know that they always riding with you and for you. Like, fuck them mother, cause I'm riding for my, you know what I'm saying? It's giving that. And that's how you were able to cover the gap of the unknown. It's how you put the fire down, to turn it down, to dial it down, and use your head. Because if you stay hot, then hot-headedness doesn't always work out well. But if you cool down and you stay chilled, it's giving that cold, it's giving a cold-ass peace. It's giving flipping the whole gang weed. I'm hearing gang. Yeah, shit, flipping the whole motherfucking gang. Look, flip that shit. Look. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. From the bottom to the top, and get it. I know it don't go like that. I'm just playing y'all for real. Right, bring it on. And what was going on in Bring It On? Somebody was going over there, big ass red, was taking her ass over there, peeping out the scene, getting the flavor, getting the routines, and taking it back over there to somebody else. So who was over there trying to get your ideas and take it over there and recreate your shit? Who trying to recreate your shit? You want this one, yeah. Temple Path and the Wolf, right? Runes are here. We do see Magician. Could be spell work. I'm not for sure. And I can't fucking make it up. Y'all see the card? The flame. What? That heat we've been talking about, we just gonna put that right there. It's definitely heat. So, dreaming, because this is dreams, so somebody could be dreaming. Your dreams could be significant right now. This could be your waking dream. It could be your night dreams. A temple symbolizes a sacred space of spiritual seeking and the pursuit of higher truth. So let's say that again. A temple represents, why you don't want to let me say exactly? Because you don't want me to say that? Okay, well, that's not what, okay. A temple symbolizes a sacred space. They fucking changing your shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get it. Thank you to the spirit. Thank you. Because I did not understand what you was trying to say. But somebody, I don't know who you are. This is a side note for somebody else. But somebody is giving in Toros, is giving Bring It On. Somebody comes and watches and peeps your shit, and they take it back to their motherfucking space, and they recreate it, and they use it, and they tweak and change a couple words, but it's your shit. I just had to say that. I just had to get it out there. Now, who that's for, I don't know. But we calling it out, because we were just, pulling our coattail to it. Anywho, a temple symbolizes a sacred space of spiritual. I keep hearing symbol. It's an interruption. They keep jumping in and telling me stuff. I don't know what the symbol is. And I'm honing in on this wolf. I don't know, for somebody is having their shit stolen. And they're giving me like this scene. It's like a wolf or something. I don't know if it's on their YouTube or TikTok, Instagram, like icon symbol. It's something about the wolf. Either you are the lone wolf. No, it's something about a symbol. I'm seeing a symbol. I'm seeing like a little bubble. And they got like a wolf or something like that in there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why it's coming through like that. But it says a temple symbolizes a sacred space of spiritual seeking and the pursuit of higher truths. Dreaming of a temple suggests you're on a quest for spiritual enlightenment or deeper understanding. It invites you to seek inner peace and connect with your higher self, encouraging reflection, mediation, maybe, and divine insight. That's how you get into this fortune, how you live this lifestyle. You on the grind to change everything around. Even if you were always grinding for your lifestyle anyway, but how you grind for it is different. It has changed. Your mindset has changed. Instead of you fighting just with fire, you fight with your mind. And somebody could consider themselves as a lone wolf type of energy. So let's read the wolf because this symbol is standing out. It says the wolf, leader of the forest, represents strength in solitude and deep intuition. It appears in your dreams as a reminder from your subconscious to rely on your instincts and inner leadership when facing challenges. So it's definitely giving a reliance on your own instincts and leadership skills when you face challenges. I don't know why I'm getting don't steal somebody else's shit. So if a person is watching the Tears of Wheat Tarot show and you feel the need to borrow, then I mean, give credit where credit is due. It's easy. You know what I mean? If I go to another channel and I get inspiration from what they said, I give credit. You know what I mean? I was visiting the Soul of a Man and I heard him say this, that, and the other. What up, we? I think I saw you tap in earlier. I thought I saw your Let's Go pop up. So, oh no, that was Unique Healer that said let's go. It looked like Soul of a Man. So, I don't know. But it's definitely giving that energy. You know what I mean? Like, we always give shout outs. Like, if I heard something on She Is, because I've been to her channel. If I heard something from Empress T 4444, Saving Grace 999, or Veronica, we always, Michelle LMT, Clarity Empress, we always give each other credit. We big each other up. Why? Because we are inspirational. The energy is flowing. Like, we can all pick up on the same energy frequency. If you want that frequency, right, you'll pick it up. So you can hear similar messages. But if I listen to them and I'm like, damn, that caught my ear. It gave me some sort of spark or inspiration, and the spirit starts talking to me and teaching me something from it, and I'm gonna bring something. I always give credit. Always give credit. Like, it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? To do that. So you might be on the verge of transformation, and the wolf invites you to take that step towards the unknown. Again, the unknown, covering the gap of the unknown. And somebody is giving words, like you could definitely write a book or put something out. It could be content. It could be saying how you got over what the fuck you did. You did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle, and how did you change? How did your mindset flip? How did you go from having to see the shit to believe it to being able to believe it and then see it? How did you change so instead of being hot headed and impatient to having joy and faith and throughout your afflictions? Like how to pray your way through it. How did you start seeing the glory of the Most High God of creation all around you? Therefore, you start seeing the glory of the Most High God all around you. Like, how did you do it? How did you flip it? And it's like other people that's like lessons. I don't know if they're getting lessons or you're seeing the situation different. Like, you can see the person that you was connected to from a different eyesight. Like, damn, this person really wanted me to give them fucking trophies and shit, for doing normal ass shit. We all go to work. We all pay bills. We all get rent, water, light, gas, food. Like, this shit that normal motherfucking people do. What, you want me to give you a fucking cookie for doing the shit you supposed to do? That's what I heard. Move away from that shit towards more cooperative relationships and connections. People you can work with, you can deal with. I see the light. I understand it. This is multiple layers though, because it's justice and judgment. Here, it's a tower with the sun to the moon, a chariot over there with the death. Oh, either. And we saw 2 12s. 2 12 12, John 12 12. So it could be some, John could be significant. Just saying. But it's two hangmans going on, beloved. Two people seeing shit real different. That's what I heard. Anything else? Yes. We're going to get the wisdom and then we're going to be out. We're going to deliver some cookies. I feel like Little Red Robin Hood. Robin. Little Red. I can't even get it out. Robin might be significant because it came out with Robin. So, Robin is significant. I feel like that. Robin could be Robin, like the bird of Robin. It could be the name Robin of a person. It could be robbing. Somebody could have felt like they got robbed. Yeah, time to go. Time to go. Shit, Ten of Swords. Get the fuck on. It's time to go. G-O. Time to exit stage right. That's what I heard. The flame symbolizes both creation and destruction. That's that two different ways of looking at something. Parallel. Opposites. Representing transformation and cleansing. Yes. Dreaming of a flame indicates that inner energy is awakening. Possibly a surge of passion. And I don't feel like it's a passion because all the fire, the wands down here is in reverse. So either you were very passionate about something and shit flipped, like the switch went off and you went cold, beloved, and could be dealing with toxic shit. Or the spirit may have worked with you about your flame and letting you know that your flame could be both transformational or it could be cleansing. It could cleanse something, you can help something, you can warm, you can cook, you know what I mean, a meal like that shit is useful, or you could burn the fucking house down, and it's up to you on how you use it. And I'm getting somebody's shit was set on inferno because the fire got turned down. Spirit said calmness is a weakness. You turn the fire down. Instead of being on inferno and burning shit up, you start using a sword and cutting motherfuckers up, is what I heard. You turned into this. Off with your fucking head, and I mean business. It's giving standing. No, I'm just sitting on it. You ain't even standing. You just sitting on it. Yeah, deep knowing. You know, I told you start using that mindset. Deep knowingness. What? The wisdom coming through? Oh, I got something for you. You think I know. You think. I don't know why you said that. I think you think I know. It's something with that. Imagine. See, you think. That shit is all up in the thoughts. That shit is all up in the clouds. That's mental. Can you imagine? Right? Again, what is the scripture that's down there that says, do you need to see to believe? Or can you believe before you see? Imagine. Because you got to believe. You got to believe. The magic don't work if you don't believe. What's the point of doing all this spell work? What's the point of getting on a train? And there's the moon again with the fox. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of all of this? Like, I'm going to put in all this effort if I don't believe it could work. If you don't believe first, anything that you do is already doomed to fail. It's given because you don't believe it. You're not going to put the work into it. And sometimes you just got to start small. That's what the mustard seed is for. Start on something small and build your belief up. It could be even you looking back over the shit you had to do to get to this fucking day and sit in this lifestyle, Ashe. Be resurrected today. All of them occurrences every day that you went through gives you faith and encouragement and knowingness that you can continue to get through. You already seen enough to know that you could believe in the unseen. I can't make it up. You already seen enough to believe in the unseen. To know that you believe in the unseen. To know it. It's there. It ain't no way in the fuck I could have got through some of that shit I went through just to live this lifestyle if the Most High God and your spirit team were not with you, is what I'm getting. Like, I wouldn't have got through if they had not been with me. if I didn't have them spiritual hitters riding with me. It ain't no way we would have made it. Because I could tell you we wouldn't be here because the Most High God chose to resurrect me when there's other people that they didn't, they stayed. I don't know why they chose me, but I'm grateful that they did. They could use me, because I know I don't belong on to me. I know I don't. I know. I done seen too much shit. I know it. I done been to the other side, on the dark side of the dirt, beloved. I ain't go in the dirt. I know. I'm just saying. But we was on the other side. The heart was not beating. There wasn't no breath in these lungs, beloved. Okay, serendipity. I don't know why they called me back up. I don't know why they chose me. But I know that this vessel is surrendered unto that which made all things, the Alpha and Omega. Okay? We loyal to that. To the Alpha and Omega. We know that, look, you gonna bring another person? No, that's the loyalty. Yeah, I understand, but we in a relationship. Relationship with the Most High God, beloved. This one. All right, clean up. Clean up on aisle 6 is what I heard. Time to go. They said clean up on aisle 6. 42 is a 6. Clean up. Right? Right, you say close enough. Look, it's a change coming. That's 12-12. Yeah. They said it. Something is not for you, and you know it. The game, the chess game, like the stress, the fuckery. Like, it's not this or it's not that. It's not just black and white. And if you know how to, understand it, you ain't got to play the fucking game, beloved. You don't. Look, you stand in your power. You take your authority. You harness your fire. You understand how to change things. Look, you talking about the Hierophant is here with the acceleration of the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands in the community card just happens to be 8. You know what I mean? We see the Y with the 31, that's a 4. And sometimes it's like understanding why things happen. Why was I born in this community? Why was I born in this space? Why did things not work out? The power to, I don't know. It's something here. Why? I don't know. Question. That's what Spirit said, question. Question. Why did it have to go like that? What was the track learning me? What did it grow in me? What did it teach me? It taught you to believe, for one, that don't count on just what you see in front of you when you look outside your window. Like, change is always happening. Change is constant. You can't always see change, right? The show goes on. There's some shit. What advice on life would I give to myself if I was a mother and I wish nothing but happiness for my child? If you are a mother, or you would be a mother if you were a mother, a parent, right? What is the advice on life you would give to your child if you wanted nothing but happiness for them? What would you tell them based on your own life experiences? What would you say to your child to keep them either safe or just to push them further? Because we always want the generation to be better than what we was. So what would you say? Stay true to yourself. Oh, wow. The 8th, August. Is that your birthday, Unique Healer? Is your birthday August 8th? Because we just see it 8-8. Yeah, stay true to yourself, Barbie. I always tell my kiddos, education. You don't have to go to like university. You know what I mean? We went to university late at night. Like, after high school, we finished high school and then we went and got a trade. We became a patient care technician so we can have some sort of skill. What we didn't want was to be at the hands of another person that could take control over us through finances or some shit like that. I seen women have to deal with men that they did not want to deal with simply to get the bread so that they can keep their lights on and shit. That's a part of that shit. I did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Like, that shit is not always fun. I knew, people who had to do shit, you know. So I told them education. And even when I got like the patient care thing, you know what I mean? I found out it didn't make enough money. Like, minimum wage was not enough to keep the lights on. You know, um, don't let a person just move in with you. You know what I mean? If you dating a guy and he has not established himself, don't just jump up, just let him move into your shit. Because a lot of times it creates conflict and issues. They move into your place, you're the queen of that castle, you have built a queendom. Eventually, it becomes a competition and a power struggle. Right, especially if that person hasn't shown you qualities and attributes that says they are on the move, they are growing, that they are becoming self-sufficient, right? If you in your own queendom, you are displaying qualities of self-sufficiency. If they are still living at home with parents, even if they got on hard times, that is a space that they need to be in to build themselves back up again so that they can be stable on their own self-sufficiency, right? It can work, right? You know what I mean? But those are like the fringe examples, like the outside is against the curve, right? For people, your person move in with you and everything works out, and there's really no issues over money or power, control that shit. It usually gets mucked up. So I can't even say that I would want to just move in with another person. Like, to give up my home and stability and just jump and move in with another person, I don't know if I would do that. I probably would still keep home. You know what I mean? Keep somewhere for self. I don't know if it's just my trust issues and needing to secure self because I done been through it. But yeah, I can see if like we're coming together. Like, they have a home, I have a home. We're either gonna keep the homes or we're gonna decide which home no, we're gonna keep the homes. They can keep theirs and I can keep mine, but then we maybe be moving in together. And then the other two homes, either second properties or investment or rental or something like that. You know what I mean? It's a way that you can work it out where people are coming together and people are kind of not just like matching your energy, but they are displaying certain qualities and characteristics. It's very difficult to say that you are a emperor, a leader, and all this shit when you coming straight into your girl house from your mom's. You know what I mean? Like, where was your perseverance in all these qualities that say that you are husband material when you haven't displayed them? Your life doesn't represent that. You know what I mean? It doesn't represent your ability to hold your own household and be financially or fiscally responsible, right? It doesn't say that you have perseverance, that you can get through adversity. How do you act through challenges? Do you respond with anger? Can you solution? Do you have temperance? Like, what is the scene for real? And every person needs to display that. So, fellas, wifey, the same thing. I am not a person that thinks that men should go after women who cannot self-sustain. To me, it's like that's a power control issue where you are either trying to control her through money or have somebody that feeds your ego because they need you for provision, right? That is a lack. Right, the Most High God provides all things. Our provisions are met. Right, so I don't rely on another person to provide for me. The AO does it. Look, that's right. That that's where it's at. I got into a whole argument with the ex-husband over that. He started wanting to pound his chest. I'm the man. First of all, we go, if it ain't 50-50, it's 60-40. It's close to fucking enough. And as much as I put into the kids and everything else, it's probably like shit 30-70. Because the mortgage ain't doing everything. The lights, the gas, the water softener, the motherfucking groceries, the toiletries, the fucking oddities, Joe draws and socks and shit for you, wardrobe for the kids to fucking shit for school. I'm outpacing you. So, and you know what I'm saying? And I work every day too. So, no, you don't get a cookie for doing shit that a motherfucking husband do, which is just go to work and come home. Your paycheck going to the bank account, shit is auto paid. You ain't even got to think to do that. You know what I'm saying? So no, folks don't get a cookie for doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. I appreciate you, but I'm not finna give your ass no trophy for doing normal shit. If we wasn't together, we wasn't married, you still had to pay your own motherfucking bills. And who would be giving you a cookie then? You buy one for your goddamn self. And as a matter of fact, it's cookies on the shelf because I went to the grocery store. So go in there and get your ass a cookie. I'm just saying. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. When it look, they be doing that shit by themselves. They see that shit differently. They don't see it until your ass is gone. And then life show their ass, oh, now I'm here doing this shit by myself. I ain't got nobody cooking meals and shit. And bringing me plates and fucking tea and shit. I go and it's the little things. How is it that I never ran out of razors? Cause somebody in that bitch taking inventory and buying it for you before you even think about that it's getting ready to run out. How is it that we never ran out of tissue? You know what I'm saying? It ain't until your ass walk out that they start thinking about that shit. Take it how it resonate, bruh. It's the same thing for females. Like, they be on some fucked up shit. You know? But this thing about it, like, people come together because you are whole. You know you are complete. It ain't nothing missing and it ain't nothing broken. Broken is definitely on the broken. You know? If you have not healed through your shit and developed self-confidence, if you still low vibrational, you might want to think about that before you go connect to another person. If you can't go outside in creation and see the glory of the Most High God everywhere around you, you gotta wait for something to pop up in your face to see it. You might need to go in and do some soul searching. Soulful conversation, just saying. Because the glory is all around you. If you can't see it, then you don't got eyes to see, and you probably don't got ears to hear. You ain't ready yet. Calm is not a weakness. Calm your spirit. Calm your temperance. Get your temper right. Balance it. And we was getting super fucking hot today. Now I'm cold. We can't put on enough layers to take off another layer. And Veronica was saying that. Yeah, that's the most, yeah. Look, and because you baked them fresh, homemade baked cookies. What? Some shit you can't get from the store. Okay? Your beliefs are right for you. Your beliefs are right for you. So no matter what you believe, right? Your beliefs are right for you. Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. But in either case, your beliefs are right for you. Your beliefs are going to take you exactly where you need to be on your journey so that you can come to the proper state of belief. Simple. Folks on their journey, and everybody is on their own way. They got their own challenges. But what does your mindset say? When you turn down the heat and you got into your mindset and you started to see things clearly, you started seeing with your spiritual eye, right? Focusing on your own security, securing self, mastering self, right? Untangle love, unwrapping yourself up from that crazy ass situation, understanding and seeing things differently. People also will start to shift because things always change. Some people are resistant to change because there's resistors to change. But even that will change. Why? Because they will transition back to the spirit and then all things become clear, beloved. It's getting revelation. You are reminded of the things that you already know, which means they will eventually know. We all will. We all will. But I choose the latter. I choose to receive the grace and mercy of the Most High God like I believe it before I can see it. I can see it in my mind's eye. My imagination says it's true. And I can feel it. And all the things that I've seen in my past that I imagined before I seen them lets me know that it's true. I did not always sit here. I was not always in this place, in this space, right? But I imagined myself being somewhere else. I imagined it. when I was going through hard times and I was afflicted, I imagined being free. I imagined being safe. I imagined feeling valued, knowing that what I was going through wasn't what I was supposed to be in. And I just imagined everything different. And it didn't even matter to me what was around me. Like, it wasn't about possessions, it was that feeling of safety and security. Even if I was by myself, right? It didn't matter. One of my, my kiddos, but as long as I was safe and I was secure, I was good. So when the Most High God moved us out of that bad situation, and we ended up like in an apartment, in those first few weeks, those we didn't have nothing. I mean, like, it was an air mattress, which would acted as the bed, the couch, the dining table, or the dining chair to the little TV table. Didn't have a TV, you know what I mean? So we had a puzzle that we used to put together on the table, the TV table, the one table that we had, you know, our wagon and a bike, because we didn't have the car yet. It was just like, it was more than enough. It was more than enough. And it's all about how you see it. I could see us coming out of a place that had more than what we needed, like overflow stock, like, period, to a place, but it was not safe. It wasn't healthy. To going somewhere else that was safe and healthy, and in that place it didn't have shit in it, and we was just like, this is more than enough. And because it was empty, we definitely couldn't see anything, but we could use our imagination to think about it being full and repaired and restored, and eventually it was. And then we got too big for it. All of a sudden, we were too big for this space that didn't have anything in it. It felt so vast being empty, and then all of a sudden it was filled up to the brim, and we didn't have any more room. Then it was like, okay, I could see us in a home now, like out of the apartment in a home, and then that sight came true. The perfect place at the perfect price with the perfect people. These people were so nice and so kind. I can't even express like how good they were to me, to us. And it was perfect. And then all of a sudden it was like going through all this shit with blessing and needing to be by, maybe her dad can help and I need to help mom and all this stuff. We're gonna go back home and not understanding how we're gonna do it. But we saw it. And then we get here, and again, it's this blank slate. You got to start all over again, wait for shit to come in and all that stuff. But we can get through it. We can make it. Same thing, starting with an air mattress. But what did we do? The air mattress that we had, we packed that bitch up and brought it with us, and then we set it up so we can have something to sleep on. That was a lesson that we took. We learned it. Now it's to the point where we in this piece, and it's full again. It ain't shit that we could do. Nothing, nowhere. We eventually, we see and feel another move. It's going to expand, right? We go through the process of decluttering and removing things so we have room to allow more new to come in. So before things are ratted and tattered, we donate, we give, we're charitable. And staying in that cycle keeps things cycling in our life. Why did we tell you all of this? Because somebody needs to believe. To believe before you see it. It's a different type of blessing with this serendipity. To have that deep knowingness, like you can move before you see it. Life cycles are turning, bringing change and new opportunities. Embrace the flow and trust that every shift aligns with your growth. What feels uncertain, the things that you can't see, the mystery of life, the dark space, is confusing. Use it. It's given that it's guiding you towards a path of expansion. So stay open to the unfolding of your fate. Confirmation. Your fate is unfolding, and they're not always going to show you everything. You're not going to see everything. You're on the way to the temple, your temple journey. And if you could just take account of the things that you can see and look around you, you will see miracles everywhere. You will see the birds and the bees get fed every day. The squirrels get fed. They do. And they adapt. They do. Like, we done deforest so much of the planet, but they still eat. They still are kicking. Bee populations are coming back. Bird populations are coming back. Everything is adapting, is evolving. It's restoration, healing, and replenishment, repair. The planet can be repaired. You can repair yourself. And it's other people that need that encouragement to understand how they can repair themselves. So if it is your goal to document your story, your track, how you got to live your certain lifestyle to sit in this fortunate place, how you got through life cycles, the unknown, crossing the gap, is given from the bottom to the top. For somebody, you need to write that. You need to write that. And if your mind is stuck on the fact that you need to see it to believe it, then you might need to write that. RIGHT. Write that. I love y'all just like I love me. Thank you so much for joining us for this soulful conversation. This is just a Sunday rising soulful message. And we're going to go play Little Red Robin Hood and take mom some cookies. Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that y'all, first of all, I love the fact that you guys, just all the conversation in the comments. And I'm glad that the message resonates. You say, yo, beach house. I know that's right. Right? And get into the details. When you imagine your life, get into the details. Feel it. Go into that vision and walk around and play in it. Make it real. You know what I mean? When your mind will create the emotion of being there. You can feel it. Yep, you can think your thoughts. You didn't know that? Because when you don't give a fuck about somebody, you don't feel it. It's no emotion. When you don't give a shit. Right? So it's all about how you think about it. But you can think about it, and you can put yourself, you can hear the waves of the beach, you can feel the granulars of sand underneath your feet, you can smell the ocean air, right? You can imagine walking along the beach and kicking the water and feeling the coolness of the water, hearing it splash, feeling the sensation on your skin. You are making it real. Visualizing success is a manifesting tactic. You are ordering the universe using the power of your mind. You are crystallizing it. The thoughts that you think crystallize, and your behaviors, your habits begin to act in a way that brings that thing to you. You become one with it. That's why everything is a frequency, is a vibe, beloved. If you want to live this here lifestyle, you got to vibe with it. You got to grind according to that vibe, beloved. If you don't grind according to the vibe, then it's a mismatch out of alignment, and you will have a hard time getting that to come in. Yeah. You said put it in the 3D app so you can walk through it. Yeah, yeah. And what other, this right here, this mental is powerful. Look, shit, when I tell you the power of the mind, everything is consciousness. Everything is consciousness, which is the truth of it. Like these right here, while we talking about what you can see, they pick up like data. Your mind put together the pictures. We are a collective consciousness. A collective mindset. So when more of us start thinking in high vibrational frequency, we raise the frequency of Gaia. Everybody ain't got to think like that. It just have to be enough people who think like that to raise the vibration, beloved. It is. It's turning the temperature up. Yeah, and you've seen it. Yeah, I'm telling you that honestly, that is seriously how we manifest everything. You see it. We see it. We see shit before it happened. You know what I mean? The spirit will show you. I don't know why I'm getting this thing about let's stay home. So somebody may not need to go outside today. I'm not for sure what that is. I know we're going to visit mom, and spirit already showed us that yesterday. So they could be showing us the let's stay home today for another day, right? I'm not for sure. But it's like pay attention to your vision. See awakening. Right? It's like something about the vision and collaboration. So work with your spirit team. They will show you shit. It's giving sudden realizations. And it could be somebody cracking open. It's something about less staying home. Because I'm definitely got less stay. And I'm now hearing Al Green, I think. Is it less stay? I'm hearing let's stay together. Let's, but it wasn't coming out like that. It was again, let's stay together. Maybe it's the collaboration. Loving you whether. See, collaboration and conflict. The times are good or bad, happy or sad. And what did they say? It was time, imagine, and then it was a why card. Shit, we shuffled it. I'm hearing why why people break up, conflict, collaboration, turn around and make up, deception. I cannot see, awakening. What is it? You never do that to me. Abundance with your baby. I don't know why that's coming through. Being around you. I don't know. It's something about something is all I see. All I wanna say, let's. We ought to stay together. Look, Majesty is giving that emperor. Whether times are good or bad. Okay, make it up. Conflict. Good or bad. Happy or sad. Security. Aspirations. Legacy. Renewal. Shit. Somebody see you different. They want to stay together. They want to stay at home. They want to be with you. They want to come home. Some shit. It's you changed your energy and went cold on this person. And now they like, shit, what the fuck? Where's the heat? Where's the warmth? Wisdom and determination. See, you lended to that intellect. And you started moving different. That's always the last thing they notice. For your ass be gone, beloved. I got to go. I got to deliver some cookies to the mama. I love y'all. I do. I love you just like I love me because that's my capacity. Right? Drinking a smoothie. We got to finish it. Love yourself a little bit more today. 1% if you can, I say. Give yourself a hug and look in the mirror for like 15 seconds and tell yourself how wonderful and amazing, beautiful, handsome you are. Like you just beautiful piece of creation. You know what I'm saying? We all here together. It's collectiveness. It's collaborations. Work together to lift each other up today. I love you just like I love the O and the A. That's it, and this is done. So we can go do some different shit. We gotta go deliver some cookies to the mama. I love y'all. To the next now. This is done. I say beloveds.